So it's day 2 of the redundancy, and I'm still happy. I'm still stoked that this has happened, and it's been an interesting day. I've had to stay home with the kids because they're both sick. But the cool thing about it is that it's the first time I've been able to stay home and not, like, my wife had to normally stop work and come home and look after the kids, But I've been able to. That's been pretty cool, And also, like, not just being home, but being able to really be home with the kids and give them the support that they need. Right? So I'm just feeding my alpacas. Can you see them? There they are. There's 2 of them. Where's the other one? There's the other one. I just spent the last 15 minutes watering the garden. Some of the plants that I planted last week. I'll take you out and introduce you to my alpacas. They're already walking over to the gate. Come on, boys. Back. Hey, just chill out. So my 2 alpacas are Diego and Boots. Alright, I'll give you the full bucket. Just chill out. Oh, just chill out. Hey. It's been cool. I've had a few of the contractors reach out, completely shocked. So they're going to miss me, so that was nice. Wish me all the best. And, it's interesting, right? A lot of people go, oh no, you've been made redundant. Oh no, what are you going to do? What are you going to job? Oh, man. Yeah, being made redundant, that sucks. But this really feels like it's that turning point that you really need. Like that moment. You hear about it. That moment that changes everything. And this feels like that moment. Like I'm in probably the best mental health headspace I've ever been in my life. Fittest, strongest, happiest I've ever been. I was pretty burnt out, but I managed to get through it all. I got there, and then, and I've probably obviously the most skill sets and experience that I've ever had, technical and managerial leadership kind of skill sets that I've ever had, and like projects, all that kind of stuff. I've never had that much skill before, and now I've got a little bit of time to kind of figure it out. It's pretty powerful moment, right? So I'm excited to see where it ends up. Maybe I can get back at looking at that old girl there. So that's Ruby. That's our 1969 Viscount caravan that I bought 4 years ago as a project, but never had time to actually work on it. Now I've got some time. I've got all these little projects that I've wanted to do, but I haven't had the chance to do it. Right, so now I get to do them. How cool is that? This is exciting. Tomorrow, hopefully, I get to pick up the car. That's gonna be cool because that opens doors, right? I'll get a vehicle that has the ability to do whatever I want to do. That's like that starting point, right? I don't know what it is yet, but I get that vehicle and then I can start doing something. Don't know what. Do I do some more work on the property? Kind of get that side going? Do I start one of my ideas? Do I tell you what my ideas are? One of my ideas is my property here, which is 4.5 acres, that I've started to build into like a sensory neurodivergent. I'm neurodivergent. I'm ADHD and dyslexic, and I've started building this property as like a place for people who are neurodivergent to come and stay at Airbnb. That like the playground is like a sensory playground. So there's some places are soft and hard, and you've got these rocks and logs and you can kind of like in amongst all the garden, and you've got this playground of sand and you kookaburras. I love living out here, right? And this is my dream, to live here, and now I get a chance to kind of like live here, not just be it, right? So like, I don't know. Do I start on that first? This place, Nestled Downs. Surname's Ness. Nestled Downs, and I do love it, eh? Love it. You can come up here for the weekend with your family and neurodivergent children and explore. And I want to build a natural pool. You know, and you can climb over the rocks, and you can go on these little adventures through these little pathways through the trees and all that kind of stuff, right? And go exploring. Maybe that's where I start. I don't know. Let's just go see what happens.